Gals in God's grace.
Hey everybody, it's Gals and Grace, and we are so excited that you are here with us on our channel today. We have something very special to talk with you about. It's something that's important to both Amber and I. It's something that goes back since I was a really little girl, but Thanksgiving and Christmas have a significant meaning to me. It's all about giving to others, your time, food, your home. So we wanted to talk with you about that today.
So we're just going to have a chat. We're going to talk about it.
Absolutely.
See how it goes. Today, of course, we have our wine.
We have to have wine.
Always
We're drinking La Garenne. I don't even know if I'm saying that right, but we're going to go with it.
La Garenne.
La Garenne. And it's a cab. Oh, it's a red blend. It's from France, year 2016. And I got it at Trader Joe's.
It has a ruby color with an expressive bouquet of ripe red fruits as well as vanilla and roasted notes. It is full-bodied with a lovely sucrosity and velvety tannins. It will pair well with grilled meat and soft cheese.
But today it's just pairing well with our tummy and a chat with you.
So let's taste it.
So here we go. That's good.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
It's not fruity at all, which I like.
Yeah.
I like when it's not too fruity.
Right. And I'm okay with it being just a little bit more rough around the edges, but then I want it to finish it off smoothly. And this is pretty good.
This is nice.
I like it. Yeah.
I like it.
It's nice. And Trader Joe's, it was definitely under $10. We wanted to talk with you a little bit about Thanksgiving traditions. I have a Thanksgiving tradition in my family. We open up our home to whoever wants to come. There's nobody that is going to be turned away. And we specifically focus on people that don't have families or that are not invited. I don't want anybody to be home alone and not have a great Thanksgiving dinner. And just coming together and having the fellowship time, great conversation, and just knowing that you're important and that you matter and that someone's out there thinking about you. It's so important to our family, and I know it's important to you as well, Amber.
That's true. And there was a time, actually, when I was alone for Thanksgiving, and Trisha did invite me, and it felt like I was with family.
Aww.
So it was such a blessing to me. I know that during the holidays, it can start to feel depressing if you're alone, or if you're maybe low on funds, or just away for a sick family member, or whatever the case may be. Sometimes that happens.
Right.
You're by yourself, and it can be really depressing if you're alone.
Or you can be not that guy or not that lady who is going to be invited because you've never had kids and you've never been married and you don't want somebody to invite you because of sympathy. Open up your home. And it doesn't even have to be a traditional Thanksgiving. It could be something different. Steak, anything that you choose. I think that people just like to know that they are important and they matter and that there's somebody out there thinking of them. That's, I think, probably one of the biggest things. So in our family, when we have our Thanksgiving dinner, we all sit down, always have a nice sit-down dinner. I decorate the table the best that I can.
Beautifully. She does such a great job. If you watched our video on table decorating, Trish killed it. What's the right word? You killed it.
I killed it. I smushed it.
That doesn't sound good.
Okay.
You brought it.
I brought it. Okay, no, wait. What's that thing that? My table is on point.
On point.
Yes, just like your makeup. The table was on point.
She got it.
But when we sit down at the table, before we even start eating, everybody goes around the table and says one thing that they were thankful for. And it could just be one thing that you're thankful for in the year. It could be that week. It could even be that specific day. A few years ago, it was that specific day because I was like, I'm thankful that I'm not going to have any pumpkin pie because I really want to get into those size jeans that I'm looking for.
Trish is really good at putting the positive spin on everything. So even if she can't have pumpkin pie,
right,
she's going to find the positive in it.
Well, I try.
That's why she's such a great friend. Oh, really.
And Amber's a great friend because she always keeps it real with me. Just keeps it real, and I need that. She kind of holds my feet to the fire. She keeps me organized. But back to the Thanksgiving dinner, I think that this is really important. And we encourage you to go out and see if you can find a family or somebody that's just living by themselves. It could be, you don't even need to know them. It could be maybe somebody in church or that you work with, or that you know through a friend of a friend. But invite them over. I just think that it's important that people know that they matter. We have one life to live. One life. The table and the expense sometimes, or the fact that you want to have just your family, sometimes doesn't matter, because in the grand scheme of things, it's how you can make a difference in somebody else's life. And I just think we think that's so important.
And truthfully, those are the moments that people remember for the rest of their lives. If they have a good experience with somebody who went out of their way for them, that's the Thanksgiving they're going to remember.
That's right. Because people will remember, no, people will forget what you say and do, but they will never forget how you make them feel.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Were you at my training?
No, I just know that saying.
Okay, so on Friday at work, they put that up on the big screen.
It's
people
Maya.
They'll always forget.
People will forget what you say and do, but they will never forget how you make them feel inside. Right. Those feelings are yours. You own them, and you will take them with you throughout life. Coco agrees. Yeah. Okay, so that's my family tradition. Amber, what would be something that you would cherish as a Thanksgiving tradition?
Actually, a couple of years ago, I was on Pinterest and I found this cute little idea to cut out these leaves on paper. So it's just on paper in leaf shapes. And there's sayings on there. They're conversation starters, like, what if you won the lottery, what would you do?
Oh, that's a great idea.
What state could you live in if you could live in any state that you chose?
Okay.
So things like that. And then you spray paint the back of it gold, and then you just scatter them on the table. And so you have all these gold leaves on the table. And then when everybody sits down to eat, you just pick a leaf and you turn it over and you start talking about it. And it sounds like it would be something for people who don't know each other.
Right.
But it really was great for our family. It got a lot of conversation going. Actually, it carried over into Christmas. So one thing we do at Thanksgiving is we draw the names of who we're going to buy gifts for, because we don't buy gifts for everybody in the family.
Our family does the same thing.
Right. So then what happened was, it was kind of unsuspected, but that question about what would you do if you won the lottery grew into, well, if you never play the lottery, you're never going to win. Right? So then we do a gift exchange, and so many people thought of this. It was the funniest thing. We started getting lottery tickets.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that.
And we put it all over the gifts. So, and it's grown and grown every year. Oh. So now whenever we do the gift exchange, there's they're lottery tickets hidden underneath the gift, or they're like my aunt got a bear and then she put lottery tickets all over the bear.
Oh my gosh, that's a really great idea.
So now whenever we do Christmas, everyone's scratching their tickets to see if they won. It's so funny. And then now we talk about, oh, what kind of car would you want if we won the lottery? Because then my cousin's husband said to me, okay, when I win the lottery, this car is going to be right in front of your house when you wake up.
Oh my gosh.
It's because we talked about how we would spend the money together as a family. So we would talk about where we would live, what we would buy for each other. And so it became this whole fun thing about the things that we care about the most, which is being together in the same place and having connecting houses. We found this house one time with a bridge. We were just driving around town and we're like, oh yeah, when we win the lottery, we're going to have that house at the bridge. And odds are we're never going to win the lottery, but it's just become a fun game that we do every Thanksgiving.
I've never heard this story. That is so cool. I think that's a really great game, and it encourages you to talk. It encourages you to come together and be creative and just dream and come together as a family. Absolutely not. That's a really great idea.
It was a lot of fun. So I don't have. My aunt has the leaves, but if I can find it on Pinterest, I'll be sure to
post a link.
I'll post a link to that Pinterest.
And we would like to know what your family traditions are. We would love to hear your input. Please comment underneath this and tell us what's important to you. What do you enjoy doing as a family? I know that there are families that go out and help out in homeless shelters and help serve food. Or there's another great one. It's like an operation something, I forget, but my church used to do this, where they would collect a bunch of turkeys and stuffing and green beans and just a bunch of different things, always a pumpkin pie. They would put it together in a box, and then they would go deliver it on someone's door. They wouldn't know that they were coming. They would just knock, put it on the door, and leave. I think that is amazing. That's amazing.
Even if that's not something that you're able to do, tons of places have collection boxes where you can just contribute. You can bring your boxes of stuffing or your pumpkin in a can or whatever it might be.
And you can't say you can't afford it, because you can just give up that maybe 2 Monsters or 2 Starbucks just for the week. Just
Monsters.
2 Starbucks. Monster drinks, there's
like
2 for like $5, an energy drink.
Okay.
Like $5. Just give up $5 and go get a bag of potatoes and some green beans.
Look in the back of your pantry, because
absolutely
you might have something left over that
this is ready to expire.
But don't donate the expired stuff, because they're just gonna throw that out anyway.
That's right. But do something that you can find something that you can do to give back and just be a part of your community. That's really important. And create your own family traditions, whatever that looks like for you and your family. Thank you so much for visiting our channel today. We really appreciate it. It's been fun to be able to share with you our hearts, as we're excited to be able to get to know you more and hear your input. Please leave comments below so we can hear what you have to say and share with others your great ideas. And
don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell and give it a thumbs up if you like this video. Thank you so much for watching today.
Right. Bye.
Bye.